It is day 8 of the Intergalactic Aerospace Expo. It is Drake Day. And what have we actually got today? So it's quite a small selection in the hall, but some pretty good ships to fly with the Cutlass and the Caterpillar, Buccaneer for combat, got a Herald if you want to go fast, Dragonflies, and then we've got some cool stuff in the actual Holo suite, as it were. Let's listen to this audio first, though. One of the crowd.
Mention the name Drake Interplanetary in a room and you're sure to kick off some debate. To some, they're villains, arming the most dangerous elements in the verse with the tools to wreak havoc. But did you know that this criminal connection was only made possible because Drake's ships were so common? In the infamous Kessel Ring heist of 2903, a Drake Caterpillar was used specifically because it was easy to blend in with the masses in flight.
So cheap and commonplace, which is why Drake is associated with crime, apparently. So what we got? We got the Herald. We're waiting for its mechanics to come online with its data running. Very fast ship. Pew, pew, pew. Actually, there's some push buttons here as well.
No one brings the thunder to IAE quite like Drake Interplanetary. Love them or hate them, their ships have become versatile and affordable options for everyone from security and militia forces to haulers trying to scrape a living out in the black. The Drake Red Medic ship was recently recognized for the most lives saved, thanks to the ship's usage in med stations and in hospitals around the UEE.
So we've also got the Buccaneer there, if you want a medium fighter, which sort of wants to DPS brawl. It doesn't really want to take hits. It's not great with attrition because all its components are on like the more exposed and outer areas, and Drake is no frills, so the safety features are not really there. But it's got a lot of gun. If that's what you want, then you're going to be a happy bunny. We've got the Cutlasses here. We've got the Cutlass Blue, the Cutlass Black, and the Cutlass Red. All are fantastic. The Drake Cutlass Black is one of my favourite ships to upgrade to, if you want sort of like a starter upgrade. But, I mean, again, you can get these in-game pretty easily after a little while of grinding. And you've got the Blue, which is a fantastic, more combat-y bounty hunting variant. And then the Red, which is the rescue variant. I just love them all. I think they're all fantastic. You've got the Drake Caterpillar, which is a staple for people that are going to be doing cargo at the moment. But each of these little pods, they are going to be customizable in the future. They're going to be moddable to different things for different reasons, to put different stuffs in there. And not just like, oh, no, actually, I've got liquid and gas cargo. No. You're going to be able to put potentially mining areas in there, or bunk beds, so space for more sort of troops, drop pods, things like that. Lots of different things. And maybe ones that give us lots more function. We do know it's got a tractor beam on it as well. There's the front section, which is cool. You can put bikes in. You know, bikes in all over it if you wanted to. Let's have a quick look downstairs. As you can see, I'm pretty excited by the Caterpillar. I do think it's a fantastic ship for the game. So down here, we've got the Drake Dragonflies. We're not seeing the old Yellow Jacket today, but I suppose it's sort of rare now, is the idea of that. Is there anything on the other side? No, so just the Dragonfly, the hover bikes there. Getting updates in 3.16, hopefully to the hover tech, to the GravLev technology for them. Very useful utility bike. All of that is definitely worth a try. Pretty much every Drake ship there we've just seen, it is worth a try. Now, something that we can't try yet, but I'm very excited for, is the sort of light assault carrier that is the Kraken, which is basically a mobile service station. And then you have the Privateer, which is the sort of more space station shop variant, which is very similar, but has shops on board, taking away some of its cargo and Dragonfly bay space. You can see there, it's sort of like a aircraft carrier, is the way it sort of looks, and that's because it has lots of ships landing on it. Really looking forward to it. I think it's going to be used for pirate bases. I think we're actually going to get it in the not too distant future as well, but we'll have to wait and see what Cloud Imperium's priorities are. I think that the model is actually pretty highly detailed, very highly detailed for a hollow viewer model. So, looking forward to that. And what else have we got? Oh, we've also got the Drake Vulture, which we'll talk about when we look at it on the website in a bit more detail. But it's a light salvage ship for one person. It's going to be very useful when we get salvage in hopefully 3.18. I think a lot of people are excited. The ship's sort of like been pushed back a couple of times to coincide with salvage. And then we've got your Corsair. So again, we'll talk a bit more about this in a second when we look at it on the website and how much it is currently. But it is a no frills exploration ship, sort of not as high tier as the Carrack, but it's going to be a lot more affordable. And it's also going to be very suitable for general multi-role stuff. I think a lot of people are pretty excited by it. But it's going to be very, very, very good for multi-role and exploration. And it's an interesting asymmetric design. I think a lot of people are, super excited about the Corsair and actually want one. And hopefully we'll see it in our hands in the not-too-distant future. Right, let's jump on the website and see actually what's on sale today. So what is available on the website to purchase for Drake? There's actually quite a bit, I suppose. So we've got the Buccaneer. That is the medium fighter from Drake, and it's got a loader gun. I mean, if you want a single-seater, quite powerful fighter, actually the Buccaneer's pretty good. It's something to get in game. It's $110 here. I very much... most of these ships, especially sort of like the fight and stuff, I say grab in game because they're relatively easy to get quite quickly. But if you're in love with it, that's when I suppose you want to buy it. We've got the Caterpillar here. The Caterpillar has yet to have its modularity that we're looking for. It's at the moment a sort of freighter, one of the bigger freighters in the game currently, but in the future you'll be able to change out its modular sections for different uses. $330, pretty expensive. But pretty effective and useful. Maybe at some point the command module will also detach to be its own little mini-ship / escape pod that can also dock with other Caterpillars. And it's supposed to have a tractor beam as well, but we'll have to wait and see exactly when it gets its sort of like additional modular functionality. And then it will be used for lots of different things. The Corsair, very, very popular. It's in concept at the moment. We're waiting for more details of where we can sort of work out where it's actually going to turn up properly in potentially next year. But exploration ship, sort of like a cheaper, smaller version of the Carrack, no frills, is the idea there. A lot of people want that. It's going to be great for a multi-role sort of ship. We've got the Cutlass Black, really great multi-role ship for the game now, for sort of like 2 to 3 people. And then you've got the Cutlass Blue, which is the more sort of armed bounty hunter version. So it's got cells in the back as well, or at least little pods you can put people in. We've got the Cutlass Red, which is the search and rescue version. It's got medical beds in the back for tier 3 sort of healing. It's not a spawn point anymore, but it's still really effective. And if you want that search and rescue gameplay, then it's going to be pretty useful. And you can stabilize people in there, is the idea. So if they do need a lot of treatment, you can actually treat them in a better facility, but stabilize them in the tier 3 beds there. And we've got Dragonfly. So the Dragonflies, they are flying space bikes, and we're getting an update in 3.16 to the Gravlev tech that sort of has them hover, so they might work even better. They can carry one person and some cargo, or you can have basically 2 people, someone on the back seat firing backwards is the idea. Very good utility bike. The Herald doesn't have its functionality properly in game yet, but it is flight ready. Very, very fast from in a straight line. You could use it as a racer, pretty much. But the idea is that it carries data. It's a data runner, and it's sort of able to avoid detection or get places very quickly. So if it is time-sensitive data, and there will be missions for that in the future, then it's going to be very, very useful. Got the Kraken. So the Kraken is stock limited, so it's on sale at 4 p.m. UTC, which is obviously earlier. They've all been sold out by now, but they're also going to go on sale again at 12 a.m. and 8 a.m. UTC, so bear that in mind. The Kraken is that light multi-role carrier. It's sort of got a little bit of everything going on. It's a mobile space station, effectively. Ships can land on it. It's got a little bay for dragonflies. You can get rearmed, repaired, and refueled there. And that sort of jazz is the idea. Lots of cargo space. The privateer version basically replaces some of that cargo space and that dragonfly bay with shops. So it is even more of a flying space station rather than just more of like a service station that the previous one is. But yeah, really love the privateer. I've got a sort of Banny Merchantman, but I mean, would I prefer a privateer potentially? Very big, though. Very big. Lots of pirates going to be spawning from there. We've got the Vulture. So the Vulture, I believe, is planned to be in 3.18, the Q2 2022 patch at the moment, with some salvage mechanics as well. It's a hull-stripping salvage ship. It's for one person, I suppose. Two people could probably run it together. They have them EVAing out and helping salvage stuff. Yeah, if you... it's basically going to be the Prospector, but for salvage, if you see what I mean. If we've got anything else, we've got a Caterpillar with 10-year insurance available as a war bond deal, and then we've got those very expensive Drake complete packs if you are a concierge. You can see it in pounds in here with VAT added, so bear that in mind. We've got some Drake gear and that sort of stuff as well. So yeah, that's it for Drake Day today. Tomorrow, we may be seeing some more interesting ships. What is tomorrow? So we've got Drake. And we've got Misk tomorrow. Oh, I wonder if a new Misk ship will be on sale. Whatever your thoughts, though, I'd love to hear from you in the comments below. Are you going to be buying a new Drake ship? Are you going to be purchasing yourself an Argo Raft or a Spartan or a limited hull ship? Are you going to be potentially purchasing something on Misk Day? Whatever your thoughts, I'd love to hear from you in the comments below. It's November, and that means, yes, you're right, it's NordVPN season. All those delicious Nords are collected together to make the finest VPN that I shield for on my channel. Not only is NordVPN delicious, but it also protects. Check out the links below to get fantastic discounts, or go to nordvpn.com/BoredGamer. Do you dream of being at the controls of your spaceship in real life? Well, now you sort of can with Game Glass. It turns touchscreen devices into diegetic controllers for Star Citizen, and you can get the basic software free. Check it out in the links below. Every month we have a ship giveaway as well. This time it's for a Mercury Starrunner, a multi-crew ship that will let you do a bit of everything in-game now. Or at least most things. Lots of things in-game now. In the future it might allow you to do smuggling and data running too. All you need to do to be in for a chance of winning that is comment on any of my videos during November. More details down below. If you'd like to further support the channel, please consider clicking the join or thanks button under my videos, or even becoming a Patreon. You get some cool stuff to show that you're a true supporter of mine and Zin's art, some exclusive polls, ways of shaping the channel, some exclusive videos, all that sort of jazz too. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you in the verse.